That's a big trailer. So, got this trailer in here, and obviously you can tell by the length of it now, those axles got to be moved back. This is my neighbor's trailer, and he made a massive heavy-duty dovetail on the back, but the axles are all screwy now, right? So it's like 26 feet now, so it literally barely fits in my shop. The tongue is like right up against my door, and I think I have an inch. Wasn't fun, so I've got to move these axles back. So I've got the back set up on jack stands. I've got the crank up pretty much all the weight off of it, just enough. All the weight just enough to be able to roll them back. Might have to go up a little more because usually when you got the weight off, that's level, the center. But yep, so we have got to grind off all the welds and then clean it up, move it back, and do all that, and then redo the wiring, move the wiring back, fish it through, move the tail lights back. But yeah, this trailer's certified for like 14,000 pounds, less the trailer obviously, so he's definitely going to suffer with this massive dovetail. Yeah, crazy how big that thing is. Yeah, that's my job for today. But that's not what this is about. See, this is my neighbor's, and he does railings, and he builds fire escapes and stuff like that, fire ladders. But this video is about a project I want to start, and I actually might need you guys' help. Don't usually do that, but might need you guys' help. Might actually start up a Patreon or whatever it is. I haven't even looked into it, to help me out with this. If you can, I don't care, right? Just gonna take a lot longer, and longer I gotta wait for supplies, longer it's gonna take, right? But I want to build a barrel boat. Yes, a barrel boat. So basically just a sorry about that, guys. Hit a button. But yeah, I want to build a barrel boat. Basically, it's hard to draw looking through the screen. Give me a sec. But yeah, basically, like, this will be a window here, right? And then, like, I don't know if I have a door on the port side, but possibly if I can get a right swinging door. But a travel trailer door will go on the other side, right? And then back here I'd have a sliding door, and yep, washroom will probably be here, and then a big window here, right? But yeah, like, I figure 30 barrels, right? Let's do some calculations here. I'm gonna have to use my phone, so I won't be able to record with my phone, but I'll use my GoPro. Okay guys, so as I said, hopefully this GoPro is picking up good. I think this barrel boat is totally doable, because, like, if you think about it, well, let's say these are our barrels, right? And I'm going to go 10 feet wide, right? Those are our barrels. We'll do a bunch of cross members. Actually, these barrels stop right about here because I want to inset the outboard motor. So the outboard motor would be there. Yeah, just a bunch of cross members. Curve the front a little bit. I already have the cross members. I have a line on the barrels, that's no problem, but it's the rest of it. Because I want to actually fiberglass this whole thing, like sheathe the side of it and then fiberglass the absolute whole thing. And with the barrels, let's do some calculations here. Okay, so we're talking 30 barrels, right? So 30 barrels, and each barrel is 7.35 cubic feet of airspace. So times 7.35, and that gives us 220 cubic feet, right? So 220 cubic feet times, I think it was like 62 pounds that it displaces water, 61 or 62. So we'll times that by 62. That gives us 13,671, right? That's fully submerged barrels, right? So we want to divide that by 2, and this is how much weight I'll be able to carry at half barrel height in the water. I want it to ride a little more, so let's be on the safe side and say like 5,000 pounds, right? The weight of the, like, we'll minus the weight of the barrels, okay? So we got 30 times 60 pounds. 30 times 60 pounds. Oh, I'm losing it. That's 1,200? Oh no, 1,800. So minus 1,800 pounds. Yeah, that's right, 1,800. Okay. So now we're down to 5,035, right? And then after that, minus, I know the 2x2 3 mil is 74 pounds each, and there's probably 8 of those, so 7 times 8, let's just say with all the cross members and everything, we're going to lose another 1,000 pounds. So we'll minus another 1,000 pounds. So now we're down to 4,000 pounds. We can safely hold at half. Let's minus another 1,000 pounds just to be safe, right? Because I don't want it riding too low. And then the rest we'll just do out of like 2x3s. We should be safe anyway. We got that 1,000 pound leeway, so I figure with the sheathing, the 2x2s, I should be able to keep it to 1,500 to a ton, right? 2,000 pounds. So we'll still have like 2,000 pounds safely. 1,000 I minus for safety, and then the other 1,000 for whatever, right? But I would really love to try this. Just gotta weld up some points on the front for cutting through the water, and yeah. So let me switch cameras. Okay, so we're back on this. Damn flies. But yeah. So I was doing all the calculations and everything, and it's totally doable. I have a line on a 35 horse long shaft somebody has on their pontoon boat that's too underpower for what he wants to do with it, like getting it up on plane. But yeah, no, this is just a river cruiser, you know. It'll do Lake St. Clair, Lake Erie when the water's nice, but yeah, it's just basically a river cruiser. And the reason is that is when I was on the Thames River in Chatham, I went for absolutely miles. And I tell you, I apologize for not even mounting a GoPro, but I had so much fun and it was so relaxing. Fishing, you know, jumping off and swimming and everything like that. It was great. But yeah, it's just a river boat. Like, I can sell the Johnny Roger. I could probably get 1,500 to $2,000 for that. But in all honesty, it's still not going to be enough. And being the time of the season, who's going to buy it? Like, I don't know. I'm going to advertise it anyway, right? Because I want to do this project. So I will advertise the Johnny Roger. And it's just time to move on, right? Go to the next boat. Go to something bigger. But yeah, it'll be 30 feet long. Well, 28, roughly 28 to 30 feet long, 10 foot wide. And she's basically just going to be a river runner. I think it'd be a totally doable project. Because I have, as I said, I have the barrels. Okay, the barrels I can pick up tomorrow if I need. I have the structural metal to hold the barrels all together. Like, I have everything to do the whole base of it. And as I said, just the plywood for pressure treated marine, whatever, it's like $70 a sheet. Now, we're only sheeting from the cabin area forward, right? And then I'm gonna do pressure treated wood slats across and all the way around, because the cabin itself will be 8 feet wide. The pontoon will be 10 feet wide, so there'll be a 1 foot walk around on all the way around it, with just a railing, attached, you know, to the side of the boat all the way around. But yeah, I think it's a totally doable project. And the base would take no time to build, because you're just putting the barrels in like 5-inch angle iron and resting them so they're nice and level out the angle iron, set the barrel in, and then just weld them all together. And then you've got 10 on each pontoon. You've got 10 watertight compartments. But yeah, I guess the only good thing about the human malware thing is there's an abundance of barrels, because the guy I'm getting these off of, factory makes a hand sanitizer, so they're all brand new barrels, so there's like an abundance of them. And I think it'd just be an awesome project, right? So give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts, what you think. Do you think it'd be worth actually doing a Patreon thing? I know I met a couple sailors when I was in Chatham, and they said, yeah, Patreon's the way to go, because, like, you know, YouTube don't pay shit anymore. But yeah, like, I do have a regular job, but of course, because of the COVID shit, I'm down to like 3 days a week, or 2 days actually. But yeah, so if it's worth it, I don't know. But yeah, give me your thoughts and what you think of the whole idea, and I think we could really make something of this. Who knows? Maybe start building a bunch. Build a bunch and sell them, because, like, you can find travel trailers anywhere. Old travel trailers from like RV parks, and you can just gut the whole interior and use the whole interior on the inside, like the cabinets and the sinks and everything like that. So Like, in that sense, it can be done on the cheap, you know? But it's the actual structure itself. And then we could actually figure out how much it would cost to build something like that. Like, just keep a log of everything, every dime that's gone into it other than labor, right? So, I don't know. Give me your thoughts, guys. Be a viable project? Would Patreon be viable? You know? I don't know. Give me your thoughts whether you make this happen or not. All right? Cheers. Thanks, guys.